What's going on, guys? So we're back messing with the Civic, and just in case you were wondering how to take the rear shelf off if you wanted to change that sub, or you're like me and have tint residue left from here down, this is what you got to do. So pretty much rear seats have to come out. If you don't know how to take the cushions off, the clips here and on that end, you want to push down on the cushion. At the same time you're pushing down, you want to pinch this black clip and pull out, and it'll pop right up. Do that on both sides. Fold the rear seats down. You're gonna have a 12 here, two 12s here, a 12 holding this little slider in, a 12 on that end, and I think a 12 on this end. I'm not quite sure if it just the rod goes in here. It's one or the other. Take those out the way. Then you're still gonna have your side pillars right here, and that's gonna be a 10 right here, just one on either side, and it's slide clips that hold it in the rest of the way. So you just unbolt that, lift up, pull it out. Then as far as that pillar trim right here, you're going to want to remove the molding. It's going to be 3 clips. You're going to have a let me think, clip here, and there's one more spot it clips in. But pretty much when you pull this molding, there's a little bit of a gap, and you can pop it out and work it out the rest of the way there. So it's 3 clips holding that pillar on, and then it's just nothing but pop clips holding this rear shelf on. So you'll pull up, you'll hear them pop on this end, on the flat side. Then you're gonna wanna slip the seat belts out. You'll see little cutouts for them. Slide those through there, all 3 of them slide through. Then you're gonna grab the shelf, lift up. Just start applying pressure and you'll start to hear the pop clips pop. There's a whole, not a whole bunch, maybe 5 or 6 clips going across the deck where it snaps in. Once they all pop, then you just pull it straight out. Now I'm changing the sub. I'm gonna put I think it's a Pioneer Free Air in there, but regardless, I still got to get the rest of that tint glue off on the, like, a couple inches from the bottom, and I just couldn't reach it with the trim in the way, so kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. But that's pretty much how you take the rear trim off. I know I'm super lazy about recording while I do it in the process, but it's just me and it's kind of a pain to do at the same time. So if you have any questions, just throw them in the comments and I'll get back to you. You know what I mean? But there go the quarter trims right there. The seats in the rear shelf are in my truck right now, and here are the side bolsters. See how it's just a notch clip right there? Pretty much this notch just falls into a spot and gets held, and then at the bottom there's the 10 that holds it in, and these are just these 2 things are just to space it out to keep it from flattening out. So yeah, there you go. As far as the airbags go, I don't think you really had to disconnect the power, but I got paranoid, so I pulled the positive anyways. But that's personal preference. But yeah, there you go. That's how you take the rear shelf off. Here's a little pro tip. Get the blue Scotch-Brite non-scratch pads, and cheap little $20 steamer from Target. And what you want to do is just let the steam hit it for a couple minutes, like not even 5, like 3 minutes, 3-5 minutes, let the steam hit it, and then just go across it with the scuff pad. And literally the shit comes off like butter. It comes out all gummy and shit like that, and pretty much stays on the Scotch-Brite pad. Like, I'm waiting for the steamer to cool down so I can turn it on again so I can finish the rest of this bottom half, but that little like 1 foot section was pretty much gone in a couple swipes. I don't know if you can see it. Like, you can kind of see the residue build up there, and then it's clean. So yeah, if you ever got to pull 10 off, that's the easiest way to do it without like effing up your fucking fogger lines.